Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel, Magnetize Official. Your person is drowning in the weight of their own emotions, feeling utterly lost without you. There's a heaviness that follows them everywhere, day and night, pulling them into a deep longing that's not just emotional, but intensely physical. They crave you in ways they've never experienced before, mentally, emotionally, and on a soul-deep level. No one has ever fulfilled them the way you have, and now, in your absence, they're consumed by a void that nothing else can fill. Their mind is stuck in an endless loop of regret, fear, and desperate hope, hoping they'll find a way back to you, yet paralyzed by the thought that they might have lost you forever. They can't stop replaying their mistakes, criticizing themselves for letting ego, pride, and foolishness push you away. At one time, they judged you, dismissed your love, and failed to see your true intentions. They took you for granted, convinced they'd always have access to your energy. But now, they're stuck in a relentless cycle of self-blame, haunted by every moment they ignored your needs, every time they were cold, rude, or manipulative. They see it all clearly now. They were the problem, and their own actions created this distance. The weight of this realization is crushing them, and deep down, they know you're done. You've chosen yourself. You've reclaimed your power, and their old tricks, their cycles of manipulation and inconsistency, no longer have any hold over you. They can feel the shift. You're no longer waiting, no longer willing to sacrifice your peace for their chaos. And that truth terrifies them more than anything. Take a moment right now to pause this video and do 3 things. First, hit that like button to show your support. Second, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. And third, drop a comment with the number 99. This special number will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this message. And remember, if you're truly a chosen one, you'll stay with me until the end of this video, because deep down, your spirit knows this message is for you. They know the only way back to you is through complete honesty, dropping the masks, shedding the excuses, and finally showing up with raw vulnerability. But that kind of openness terrifies them. It means facing their fears, tearing down the walls they've hidden behind for so long, and admitting the truth they've tried to avoid. Even now, they can't fully let go of you. Whether it's through social media, mutual friends, or more subtle ways, they're still watching, still trying to stay connected to your world from a distance. They regret every moment they pushed you away, knowing now that all you ever wanted was to love and support them. The urge to reach out is strong, but they also realize the ball is in their court. You've always been the one to extend the olive branch, to mend, to fix, to bridge the distance. But this time, you're done chasing. You've drawn a line, and they know it. They can't expect you to reach out, not when they were the one who created this separation. That truth leaves them feeling helpless, lost in a sea of regret, with no clear way to undo the damage. But for you, this isn't a moment of loss. It's a moment of self-focus. You've poured so much energy, love, and effort into this connection. And now, it's time to redirect that energy toward yourself. You deserve peace. You deserve joy. You deserve to grow into the most radiant, fulfilled version of yourself. And that's exactly where your energy belongs now. Let this situation be a powerful reminder of your worth. Walking away from something that no longer serves you wasn't easy, but it was necessary, and it speaks volumes about your strength and resilience. Now, it's their turn to sit with the consequences of their choices. Let them feel the weight of their mistakes and the emptiness left in your absence. Only by truly understanding the gravity of what they've done can they even begin to change. If reconciliation is ever meant to happen, it will require more than just words. It will take honesty, real, unfiltered truth without manipulation or empty promises. Their actions will have to reflect true growth, showing that they are finally ready to treat you with the love and respect you have always deserved. Until then, your focus should remain on you. Prioritize your happiness, your healing, and your growth. In doing so, you not only reclaim your own power, but you also set a standard, one that they will have to rise to if they ever hope to be a part of your life again. Their unspoken thoughts. I wish I had understood then what I know now. Looking back, I see how lost I was, and I realize now that you were the only one who truly guided me, who believed in me when I couldn't even see my own worth. For that, I have an immeasurable respect for you, one that words can barely capture. But when I pulled away this time, I never expected you wouldn't chase me. That silence hit me harder than anything. It forced me to face myself, to confront truths I had spent so long avoiding. And now, I can't shake the feeling that we've wasted so much time in this endless cycle of pain and misunderstanding. The distance between us is unbearable. I miss your presence, your warmth, the way you made everything feel right, even when my world was falling apart. I long for the chance to hold you again, to hear your voice, to simply exist in the same space as you. But I don't know if I've lost that chance forever. My love for you hasn't faded. If anything, it's only grown stronger during this time apart. The silence between us has been deafening, and I find myself aching for the moments when our bond felt unbreakable, like nothing could tear us apart. I know I've made mistakes, big ones, that have hurt you and cast shadows over the love we once shared. My poor choices haven't just affected my life, but ours as well, and for that, I carry an immense weight of regret. But despite it all, there's one thing that remains constant. You've always had a place in my heart. No matter how much time or distance comes between us, no one else could ever replace the spot you hold in my soul. This realization has been my guiding light as I try to make sense of everything and the choices I've made. I may not look like it now, but I am changing. I'm working on myself, striving to be better, not just for me, but for us. I've been rethinking everything, my life, my decisions, my future. These changes aren't easy, but they're necessary. I know I need to show you, through my actions, that I can be the partner you truly deserve. I understand that trust is fragile, and I am determined to rebuild it, step by step, so we can move past the pain and find our way back to each other. Please believe me when I say that this cycle of hurt will come to an end. It can't go on forever. I hold on to the hope that we will find our way back to the happiness we once knew. Whenever I think back to the time we spent together, my heart is flooded with joy and an overwhelming sense of gratitude. Those memories are like a safe haven for me, offering comfort in ways words can barely capture. They remind me of the beautiful moments we shared, the laughter, the warmth, the love that connected us. Even now, despite everything, I can still feel that love lingering between us, like a silent thread that ties us together, even in our toughest times. It's that love that fuels me, that keeps me moving forward with a renewed determination to heal, grow, and become the best version of myself. Every day, I find myself manifesting you back into my life, dreaming of those days when everything felt so right. I think of the joy we shared, the simple moments of connection, the deep intimacy, and that unspoken understanding that existed between us. Those memories feel almost like they belong to another life. Yet they are still so vivid in my mind, as if they just happened yesterday. I want to bring back that magic, to rebuild what was lost, and to create a future together that surpasses the beauty of what we once had. I believe we can have something even more fulfilling, more meaningful. A love that's stronger because of everything we've been through. I know that this journey won't be simple. There are wounds to heal, trust that needs to be rebuilt, and obstacles that we will both have to face. But I'm committed to doing the work. I want you to know that you are worth every ounce of effort, every moment of introspection, and every change I am making within myself. You have been my inspiration, my anchor, and, most importantly, my greatest love. I am holding on to the belief that in time we will find our way back to each other. Until that moment comes, I will continue to work on becoming the person you can trust, love, and rely on again. No matter how long it takes, I will keep dreaming of you, manifesting a future where we can finally break free from this cycle of pain and rediscover the happiness and love that we both so deeply deserve. You are not just a part of my past, you are the light of my future. The change in you has not gone unnoticed. Your person is starting to feel the profound shift you've made in your life. They can no longer ignore the transformation you've undergone. They see you now as someone who radiates success, confidence, and a sense of purpose, a version of you that's completely different from the person they once knew. By reclaiming your power, embracing your authenticity, and stepping fully into your truth, you've become magnetic. Your presence draws them in, not just because of the way you look or what you've achieved, but because you've become someone who knows their worth and stands firm in it. This isn't just about external changes. This is about the undeniable glow of someone who is deeply connected to their own soul. Your evolution has captivated them, causing them to reflect on the distance between the person they once knew and the incredible individual you've become. They can see now just how far you've come, and it's impossible for them not to be drawn to the new energy you exude. Your journey has been nothing short of extraordinary, an inspiring tale of transformation. You've broken free from the patterns and behaviors that once held you in a low vibrational energy, and now you're soaring higher than ever before. No longer are you caught up in the endless cycle of seeking validation or competing for attention, especially theirs. Instead, you've turned your focus inward, prioritizing your growth, peace, and happiness above all else. This shift in energy has been nothing short of magnetic. Your newfound independence and self-assurance have elevated you in their eyes, revealing the elegance, grace, and strength of a woman who knows her worth. It's your ability to stand firm, to be unapologetically yourself, that has become utterly irresistible. They can't help but be drawn to you, like a moth to a flame, unable to look away from the light you've cultivated within yourself. There was a time when you gave so freely of your love, offering your whole heart without hesitation or reservation. You poured everything you had into the relationship, sometimes even at the cost of your own boundaries. Your love was pure, abundant, and selfless. But it wasn't always met with the same energy in return. Whether it was fear, immaturity, or their inability to truly see your worth at the time, they failed to recognize the gift that was your love. The pain of that rejection was deep, leaving you heartbroken and questioning your decisions. But now, with a newfound sense of empowerment and groundedness, they find themselves standing on firmer ground. While the path ahead may still hold uncertainty and unresolved wounds that need healing, there's a clarity that has begun to settle in their heart. They are beginning to understand their own aspirations and intentions in life, a clarity that may have been clouded before. Though the road to healing may still be long, they now see more clearly the person you have become, and they can't ignore the incredible strength and light you now embody. There's a noticeable shift in their spiritual awareness, a profound sense of growth and understanding. They are beginning to realize that what they're experiencing now offers a deeper, more lasting fulfillment than the fleeting moments of satisfaction they once sought. They've come to embrace the truth, raw and unembellished, seeing how all signs and circumstances seem to point toward one undeniable truth: you. Amid this newfound clarity and empowerment, there is a deep yearning for balance and justice in their personal relationships, particularly with you. They're holding on to the hope for a fresh start, a clean slate where they can rebuild and redefine what your connection could be. However, beneath that hope is the weight of past grievances, the hesitation brought on by old wounds and lingering doubts that still echo in their heart. Despite this internal tug-of-war, the universe seems to be gently guiding them toward forgiveness, urging them to release any resentment or bitterness they may still be holding on to, whether it's consciously acknowledged or buried deep in their subconscious. As they embark on this journey of self-discovery and reconciliation, they're coming face to face with the hard truths about their past actions. The realization is dawning on them that their choices, especially their sudden departure, caused deep pain. They're beginning to fully grasp how their inability to process their emotions and their tendency to be swayed by external forces sabotaged the growth and happiness that could have flourished between you both. This understanding is a powerful catalyst for change. And though the journey toward healing is still unfolding, they are awakening to the weight of their past mistakes and the impact those mistakes have had on the connection they now desperately hope to rebuild. The veil of denial is gradually lifting, exposing the raw truths of their past behavior: manipulation, avoiding responsibility, and using others for personal gain, now laid bare under the unflinching light of self-reflection. These realizations are heavy, bringing with them a profound sense of guilt and regret as they face the full impact of their actions and the hurt they've caused, particularly to you. But even within this deep remorse, there's a flicker of hope, a spark of determination to learn from past mistakes and pave the way for healing and redemption. They are beginning to recognize that the road ahead will be filled with challenges and obstacles, but there's a quiet strength in their resolve to overcome them, driven by a desire to emerge stronger, wiser, and more evolved. At the heart of this transformative journey is an essential realization: the understanding of their own inherent worth and value. No longer seeking validation or approval from external sources, they are learning to nurture self-love and acceptance, discovering that true fulfillment comes from within, not from others or material achievements. This journey is one of deep self-discovery and empowerment. It's about reclaiming their sense of agency and autonomy in the face of adversity, finding strength in vulnerability, and stepping into the truth of who they really are. Along the way, they are guided by a sense of purpose, a desire to manifest their highest potential and create a life that resonates with their truest values and aspirations. They are beginning to grasp that real happiness doesn't come from accumulating external rewards or chasing fleeting pleasures. It's about cultivating meaningful, authentic relationships and aligning with a life that feels true to their soul. Their path toward healing isn't just about mending the damage of the past or asking for forgiveness from others. It's about reclaiming their power, standing tall in their truth, and fully embracing the beautiful, complex person they are becoming. Through this process, they are learning that their worth is not defined by their past, but by the potential they carry to shape their future and live in alignment with their most authentic self. This journey is one of profound self-discovery and realization, a path of uncovering the truth of our own worth and value, while forging a future that's rich in purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. It's not just about navigating life's twists and turns. It's about finding ourselves along the way, growing, evolving, and becoming more deeply connected to who we truly are. Our time together has been nothing short of extraordinary. It's been a voyage marked by incredible growth, deep transformation, and the kind of connection that transcends the ordinary. From the very beginning, we knew that our path wouldn't always be easy, that it would present challenges that would test us both. But despite the obstacles, one thing remained constant: our love. It's been a powerful, unwavering force, growing stronger and more profound with each passing day. In the quiet, still moments when the world seemed to fall away, we found peace and strength within each other. It felt as though time itself paused, and in that space, we became one. Our souls seemed to know each other in a way that words could never express, communicating in a language that was far deeper than mere speech. Thoughts, feelings, and energy flowed effortlessly between us, creating an understanding that was pure and unconditional, an unspoken bond that stretched beyond the physical world. It was like we were dancing together in a cosmic rhythm, with telepathy guiding every step. Every glance we shared, every tender touch, and even the silence between us carried so much meaning, expressing more than we could ever say. It was a deep, spiritual communion, a connection that transcended the boundaries of what we thought possible. It was as if our hearts and minds were entwined, growing closer and more aligned with each passing moment. Throughout the highs and lows, the joy and the struggles, we stood side by side. Together, we navigated the ever-changing tides of life, finding strength in each other during the difficult times and celebrating the beauty of life when joy graced us. In those moments of bliss, it felt like the entire universe was smiling upon us, showering us with love and blessings. And it was in those moments, surrounded by laughter and light, that we truly felt the magic of what we had. Something rare and deeply sacred. This journey of ours is not just about the destination. It's about every step we take together. And in each step, we discover more about ourselves, about each other, and about the depth of the love that binds us. It's a love that has weathered storms, that has evolved, and that will continue to grow as we keep moving forward. Together. Life, as beautiful as it is, never shies away from throwing challenges our way. We faced moments of sorrow, confusion, and growth. Times when the path ahead seemed unclear, and the weight of it all felt heavy. Yet, it was in those very moments of darkness that our love became our guiding light. It illuminated the way through the shadows, helping us to navigate the struggles and emerge from them stronger, wiser, and more resilient than before. Through every trial, we discovered that our love was pure and unconditional, a force that embraced every part of who we were, our light and our shadow, our strengths and our flaws. We learned to truly see each other, not just in the moments of perfection, but in the rawness of our humanity. It was those imperfections, the things that we once might have seen as faults, that made us who we are and brought us closer together. In the depths of our connection, we found something truly remarkable. A sense of belonging that was beyond anything we had ever known. It was as if, in each other's hearts, we had found a home, a place that didn't require us to be anything other than ourselves. This wasn't just love. It was a deep, sacred bond that transcended time and space. Looking back, it felt as though our lives were always meant to intersect, as if fate and destiny had conspired to bring us together, to walk this path of love and self-discovery side by side. What made our union so special was the way we supported and uplifted each other. We weren't just lovers. We were each other's greatest allies. Through one another, we discovered parts of ourselves that needed healing, growth, and understanding. We became mirrors for each other, reflecting the pieces of ourselves that were ready to evolve. And with unwavering love, we nurtured those aspects, helping one another rise to our fullest potential. Even in the most challenging times, when separation seemed inevitable and the pain of distance was almost unbearable, our love never wavered. There were moments when we questioned the strength of our bond, when we wondered if we would ever truly find our way back to each other. But time and time again, we were drawn back together, our connection unbreakable, unyielding, and as powerful as ever. Through it all, we learned that love isn't just about the easy moments or the times when everything is going well. It's about standing firm in the face of adversity, about holding on to each other through the storms, and emerging from those trials with a deeper understanding of one another and ourselves. Our love is a force that grows and evolves, strengthening with every challenge, and it continues to shape the beautiful journey we're on together. As I look into your eyes now, I see something extraordinary, an unwavering love that's pure, powerful, and timeless. It's as if everything I've ever dreamed of, everything I've ever longed for, has come together in you. You are not just my partner. You are my soulmate, the one who completes me in ways I never imagined were possible. You are irreplaceable, a treasure beyond measure, and I vow to honor, cherish, and love you for all the days of my life. In your arms, I've found my home, the safe space where my heart feels free to be itself. In your love, I find my strength, the courage to face whatever life may throw our way. Together, we're embarking on this incredible journey of growth, discovery, and transformation, hand in hand, heart to heart, for all eternity. You are my beloved, my partner, my everything, the empress of my heart. There's a quiet determination stirring within me, as though the universe itself is whispering, urging me forward, guiding me toward the next step in our journey, the reunion we've both been waiting for. My dearest love, it's hard to put into words just how much I've missed you, how deeply I've longed to close the distance between us. The flame of desire to reach out, to reunite, has burned steadily in my heart, never dimming. There was a time when fear held me back, when the unknown seemed like an insurmountable barrier. But that fear, once paralyzing, has now transformed into something else entirely, an unshakable certainty that we are meant to be. With time and reflection, the clarity I've gained has shown me just how vital you are to my life. You are not just a passing moment or a fleeting romance. You are my anchor when the world feels uncertain, my guiding star through the darkest of nights. Our connection, fragile yet resilient, is a promise of a future filled with love, warmth, and the kind of joy that we can only find in each other. Yet, even with this clarity, a small voice of uncertainty lingers at the edges of my heart. It's been too long since we last spoke, since our hearts synchronized in the rhythm of each other's words. In this silence, in this void of communication, doubts have crept in, like shadows lurking in the night. But even in the presence of those doubts, I know deep within me that the strength of our bond will overcome anything. Our love is the light that will guide us through, and nothing can change that truth. Do you still feel the same, my love? Do you remember the laughter we shared, the soft promises we whispered about a future we dreamed of? Have those moments been washed away by time, smoothed over like stones carried by a river's current? I find myself standing on the edge, torn between the familiar comfort of the past and the unknown excitement of what lies ahead. My heart calls me to take that leap of faith, to reach out to you, toward us. But my mind, ever cautious, fills my thoughts with doubts and questions. Are you better off without me, my love? Have you found peace in the silence, in the quiet spaces where our shared dreams used to echo? It hurts to imagine that I might have faded into a distant memory, a shadow of the past that no longer occupies your thoughts. Yet, even in the face of this uncertainty, one thing remains constant: my love for you. You are the lighthouse guiding me through life's stormiest seas, the light that continues to shine in the darkest corners of my heart. No matter where we stand, that love remains unshaken, unwavering, and as true as ever. Click the Join button to explore the membership options and see what exciting benefits await you. By joining, you'll get exclusive perks, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to our community. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and get even more out of your experience with us. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.